This is your latest news from the station on your side, Wavy News 10.
At 4:30, we are following breaking overnight news from Chesapeake. Right now, the Gilmerton Bridge is shut down in both directions because of a serious crash that happened late last night.
Dispatchers tell us several people went to the hospital. 10 News Side's Kiana Patterson joins us now live. Kiana, what can you tell us?
Well, I'm told 3 or 4 people were hurt in this crash and some have very serious injuries. We're working to get more information on how the victims are doing right now. But as you can see, all of the lanes are blocked here just before the Gilmerton Bridge. There's no traffic in either direction. You are going to have to make a U-turn and head back the opposite direction if you are headed this way. Now, police were called here around 11 o'clock last night, and a preliminary investigation reveals 2 cars traveling westbound crashed into each other. Then one of the cars went into the other lane and hit a 3rd car. At least 3 people were rushed to the hospital. And again, right now, east and westbound lanes are blocked. So if you are coming this way, you may have to take 64 in the high-rise bridge, or you may have to take the Jordan Bridge. Now, we are expecting to learn more about the crash and the victims. Police say they're going to release more information a little later in the morning. But now we're going to toss it back to Madison Glassman in the studio. Madison, how can people avoid this area?
Yeah, Kiana, as you just mentioned, the Gilmerton Bridge is completely shut down now. I spoke with Chesapeake Dispatch not too long ago. They said it's been closed for about 4 hours now, and they don't know when it's set to reopen. So as Kiana just mentioned, take the high-rise bridge instead 64 east and west to get around this. You can see everything is moving just fine on the high-rise bridge. Taking a look elsewhere across the 7 cities, I know Jeremy's going to get to this in just a minute, but we have some heavy fog out there this morning. You can see a lot of it over here in Suffolk above 664 north and south. So just be careful as you make your way out the door this morning. Katie?
Madison, thank you. And of course, we're going to continue to cover this breaking story and send you any updates through the Wavy News mobile app. It is 4:32. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a brand new day. I'm Katie Collette.
I'm Don Roberts.
And I'm Lex Gray. Still to come this half hour, Virginia Beach City Council officially decided the future of the former Dome site. I'll break down the historic deal.
First, though, let's get a check of that forecast. Meteorologist Jeremy Wheeler is in the Super Doppler 10 Weather Center now.
Jeremy, good morning to you. It is chilly out this morning. How cold is it, and how much sunshine can we expect to see today?
Yeah, we'll have the sun popping out later this morning in through the afternoon. It'll take some time, but we'll get there. But it's going to be peeking through some fog this morning. Right now, that fog's pretty thick. Into Portsmouth, I got a half-mile visibility. This is into Bowers Hill up to Burbage Grant. Goes into the Grassfield area, too. 4-mile Chesapeake at the regional airport. Doing fine right now in Virginia Beach, Hampton, Norfolk, Newport News. But Franklin, half-mile visibility. Wakefield, 3-mile visibility. Suffolk, Airport, 5-mile. And we had a couple sprinkles last night and until just recently along the Outer Banks in Accomack County. These little sprinkles, they're going to be out of here. We're going to have clearing skies today. Temps are in the 40s right now throughout the area, a few 30s far inland. And today, clearing skies, cool and breezy with highs in the 50s. That breeze will pick up later this morning. A lot more to talk about. I'll talk about when that sun's going to pop out. And also, we're going to talk about some warmer temperatures in the extended forecast.
Time now is 4:33. It is happening. The city of Virginia Beach is now committed to spending more than $100 million to help redevelop the former Dome site at the oceanfront. City Council approved the development agreement last night with the Pharrell Williams-backed Venture Realty. They plan to build a surf park, entertainment venue, apartments, restaurants, and more between 18th and 20th Streets. The vote was 10-0, which is unusual for public-private partnerships.
That's amazing in some respects, but it's also daunting in others. We've got to make sure that we execute a project that folks can be proud of, that will encourage folks to come back to the oceanfront.
Don't look for shovels to hit the ground for another 2 years or more. The city still must approve the designs and financing of the project.
You're running out of time to weigh in on school start times in Virginia Beach. Today is the last day you'll be able to respond to a community survey. Right now, high schoolers start at 7:20 in the morning. The current proposal would allow them to start 2 hours later. It still needs the school board's approval before it could go into effect next year. So far, more than 24,000 people have responded to the survey. We have the link for you on wavy.com.
4:34. 10 on your side is your local election headquarters. Today, State Delegate Chris Stolley plans to file for an official recount in the 83rd District race. That's where just 27 votes separate him and Democrat Delegate-elect Nancy Guy. We'll keep you posted on any new developments on air and online.
We're following overnight news from Afghanistan. That's where 2 U.S. service members died in a helicopter crash. That's according to U.S. forces in Afghanistan. Authorities are still trying to figure out how the crash happened. However, preliminary reports do not indicate enemy fire caused it. The Department of Defense says it'll release the names of the service members once authorities notify their families.
4:35 still to come on this Wednesday morning. All eyes on Capitol Hill. The key witness expected to publicly testify in the impeachment inquiry today.
Plus, lawmakers in our nation's capital temporarily resolve a budget battle, what it means for negotiations going forward.
And you're taking a live look outside from Tower Cam 10. Meteorologist Jeremy Wheeler is tracking a warm-up on the way. Next in your Super Doppler 10 forecast.